Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this channel. I apologize for not posting these videos early on this week. Been running up and down this week. It's been a little bit hectic, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I can share a little bit of what I've been studying with you this week. I also apologize for this room. It's all messy. You can see all around. We're just trying to fix up my office, to put things on the walls and arrange things. So we're still in a bit of a move right now, but it will be set in a few days. Well, today I want to talk about something that I find it very interesting. We're going to talk about the difference in cultural manners, right? We're going to talk about different manners in different cultures all over the world. And of course, I could not talk about this topic without mentioning the British culture. Um, I know I've told you that before, but I had the opportunity to live in London for 2 years. Um, and I saw a lot of the British culture, and I found it very interesting the way they behave, um, and their manners at the table when talking to people and so on. So I will base my video today on that experience, but also with what I've been studying about cultural manners and differences. So it's all known all over the world that British people are very polite. They say sorry for whatever reason. Even if you bump into them, they will say sorry because they were in your way. And I found that very interesting because they had this culture within the country that has to be very polite. It's like an identity for them. Another things like the way they sat at the table and the way they eat, it was very interesting because they eat with the back of their fork. And I was like, how is it possible to eat this way? And I was just observing people at the table, and then I actually learned how to eat with the back of the fork. And I found that very interesting because it was unbelievable. Like 2 or 3 weeks in, I was already doing like they were, and I found that so much funny. Besides that, there are other differences. The way they talk to people, they're very kind with the words, very careful. Um, and it's a little bit different of us here in Brazil. Brazilian people are very receptive, they're very polite as well, but they're more jokey than the British people, right? Brazilians are always making joke about anything, really. From like funny moments also, but on sad moments they would be doing jokes and laughing their lives off and being happy. So here we have these big cultural differences and in the way and the manners that we have. And I was just thinking about that and reading and watching videos about it. And I thought about my students, and I mean, some of them would never have the opportunity to go abroad, but some of them will. And it's interesting when they learn culture, they also learn the differences and the way they should carry themselves around different people, right? So whenever I talk about the British culture, I'll always mention those things I just mentioned to you. Whenever I talk the American culture and the Korean and then cultures all over the world, I always tell them to be very careful, right? Because people say things in different ways. People just have different ways to act at the table, in public, in private, and that is interesting thing about the language. I mean, when I was learning English, there were only four main skills. Like we all know, there are four main skills. But now recently we are adding the fifth one, which is culture. And I never thought it would be so important to learn about culture up to the time that I went to England, and I saw the big differences. And it really made English more easy to me when I learned about their culture, when I learned about their backgrounds and everything. So it's so crucial to teach that to our students that they will meet with different people, that they people have different behaviors, different manners, and therefore they must learn how to live with that and respect that. And I think that is the most important thing to let them know. They have to respect those manners, right? And live with it. So guys, that's it. I hope you like this video. I hope you give me your like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting more videos later on and posting here also in my blog. So thank you very much for watching it, and I'll see you soon.